And here come France in there. Changed. But Samoa have changed into the white strips, and France have stuck with Les Bleus for this one. There's Antoine Zegdar, the local boy in the 2 shirt. Jonathan Logel, Marvin O'Connor, Terry Bruahua, the veteran, starts this one. Pauline Riva, Remy Siega, and Jean-Pascal Barak. So Tavita Verandamu comes off the bench for this one. He's got a knock to the leg in the previous match, and here's the Samoan team. Alani Matabal, the captain, Vaovoasa Afa, Maliko, Levi Milford, Paul Scanlon, Steve Ramoni, and the try-scoring superhero Fa'avoy Falaniko.
That's all right, mate.
Sam Grove-White from Scotland takes care of the men's qualifier semi-final. Knockout rugby in Monaco. France, Samoa. Jean-Pascal Barak chasing the loose ball, but it's been well rescued by Samoa, but it's turned over once again. No penalty coming Samoa's way.
Oh, these little moments are going to be so intense. The restart so pivotal for Samoa, but Barak chased it down, and then the breakdown will be more battled than it has been for the whole of this tournament. There's going to be some huge collisions over the ball. Referee looking for fair contests. It needs to be a good fight over the ball, and expect to see a lot of them. This Samoan team will match it physically with anyone, and as it's gone in this tournament, the French have not been challenged whatsoever in that department.
Alani Matabal, captain, playmaker, sizes up the French defence. And Va'apelu Maliko, who's been brilliant for Samoa. They go long to Matabal. They've almost found a way through. Nice offload in the tackle to Falaniko. But the line-out throw wasn't straight. They went long. That's an unforced error.
Yeah, Richard Horton pulled this one. Preceding this, the line-out was said to be not straight, but just thinking differently, which I love to see. I wouldn't have said they were potentially 10 metres back either, Samoans, but you know, you plan for games like this. You need little special plays, if you like. And now, most importantly, the welfare of JP Barak is not looking great.
Yeah, he's just with the medic, the French captain, such a crucial player. He's been playing international rugby at 15-a-side level for France as well. Round of applause for him around this stadium. They want to keep JP Barak out there. There's Verandamu on the bench alongside Pierre Mignot and Gavin Villiers. So they've got artillery, Stéphane Perez as well. They're obviously playing the long game here. Here's Barak with Remy Siega on the cut. He's well taken by Falaniko. Bruahua, all that experience, works the short side to Riva. Heavy hit coming in from Paul Scanlon. O'Connor. Siega in midfield. He's got Logel, but he's a long way away from him. Opens up that long rangy stride. Siega, loose ball. Marvin O'Connor is onto it. Zegdar, long pass to Bruahua. Riva again to Barak, who's found himself over on the left wing. Shaken off that knock from earlier. Terry Bruahua looking to sneak down the short side, but they got the penalty. I think he wanted the advantage there, Terry.
Yeah, he did, not running away. Just before he went, Sam Grove said, "Right smile from Terry, good to see him smile." At one point, that probably would have been an absolute meltdown.
Over 1,000 points in Elite Sevens rugby on the series, Terry Bruahua. No one scored more for France. He left Sevens for a while, went and played for Stade Francais in the top 14, and that's an excellent kick. Look at the meters made from JP Barak. That's why they want to keep him out there.
Yeah, too right. You need this guy firing all cylinders. Yeah, I love the whole story about Terry Bruahua. As you went through a little bit of anger management therapy when he did leave Sevens, because he was so volatile as a player. He's come down, he's calmed, he's that wise old head now.
He throws the line out to Logel. Barak, right foot step, comes back the other way. Terry Bruahua just avoided getting laid out by Afa there. Still alive for France, and they've got the penalty.
And these are the penalties the Samoans did not want to be given. The French just taking the time, reducing the tempo, looking for set plays. And they look to tap this and set it up with some runners.
Well, 5'5", 78 kilos, Terry Bruahua. He gets us started once again with the penalty tap. Zegdar, here's JP Barak, right foot step. Jean-Pascal in for France. They strike first in the qualifier semi-final.
Well, I remember his name flying around the 15 circles and everyone asking, who's this kid? I said, well, if you watch the sevens, you'll know full well who he is. He has got a skill set to die for. It's the right foot bounce there, you see, effective for him, gets the fend as well. But it's that indiscipline from Samoa. They've got to be so careful about these breakdowns. Don't give the French possession, because when they got it, they got some weapons.
And here he is to add the extra two. One of the sharpest shooters in the business, Jean-Pascal Barak. And France, 7 leads Samoa 0.
The French game plan about getting those offloads. That's when you know they're playing well. They hit their straps on that. And Samoa need to just get a bit of possession and build the way that they play, which is very physical, confrontational, and keeping that ball alive also.
French restarts have been excellent so far. It was the perfect kick from Bruahua, but Zegdar couldn't quite get onto it. But look at Marvin O'Connor like an attack dog on the floor, winning possession there for France. Bruahua, Riva. Barak all the way! Jean-Pascal. Cognac in one hand, Jetan in the other. Mr. Cool does it again.
What amazing imagery of him actually running like that. But that's about Zegdar's skill in the air, makes it a mess. And then reaction time. How fast can you react to it? O'Connor's down on it, he gets it, and then there goes Barak. He is cruising.
Made his test debut for the 15-a-side team in the Autumn Nations Cup last year. But he's been a 7 supremo of late for France. He can't have the extra 2 on this occasion, but they lead at 12-0, 90 seconds to go. It's been a composed, polished, mature beginning here from France.
And whilst he's taking the kicks at goal rips, then it's Terry taking the restarts. Very clever tactic.
Another one right on the money. Zegdar's under it. It comes off Samoan hands back into the midst of Bruahua and his Remy Siega. Bumps off Ramoni and keeps going. He needs Maliko to come and bring him down. Penalty Samoa, they needed that. They've been surviving on rations here. And here's Maliko charging up to the halfway line. He's been brilliant for Samoa this weekend. 5 of these players were at high school the last time Samoa were here at the repechage in 2016. They're a young squad. They're a Samoan base squad. And they go quickly here, looking for their opening points in this qualifier semi-final. Into the hands of Falaniko.
Not 10.
Well, at this point, Sam Greve-White could be looking in his pocket.
30 seconds to go. Shooting out of the line to make the hit. Set up the breakdown, do Samoa, counter-ruck comes in. Bruahua just in danger of getting on the wrong side there, but look at Jonathan Logel, and now Zegdar's going digging. And France win the decision. Samoa not happy with that.
They said about how important these breakdowns are going to be, and that personifies it. The French committed 4 men to that breakdown. And when you put in more than half your team, you've got to be guaranteed you're going to get it. It was the low hit, the drive, and because he offset the balance, he managed to pick the leg, drive the ball, and then it became unplayable, resulting in turnover ball. Now the French have it 30 minutes from their try line, but knowing they've got Siega ready to make a mark outside.
That's fine. No, we just bind, you take the weight, you don't push early.
Times
Time on, crouch.
back on.
Bind.
This is the final play of the first half. 2 unanswered tries for France. They'll look to add to their tally before the break. Chest pass to Terry Bruahua. Terry Bruahua! 5'5", but still full of flair. Terry in for France has their 3rd.
Oh, what a salute from Bruahua. And one of the benefits have been some 72 kilograms on a sevens field is you got that pick-up, lovely ball from Riva. Throws it out, chest pass. Barak did the decoy line in the middle, then that little check on the inside-outside. Scanlon commits, but can't get him down. He's barely making an imprint on the ground, skimming across the water like a fly, but tell you what, he's still got wheels.
He's older than you, Rob Vickerman.
He's not far off.
33 years of age, Terry Bruahua with the salute, and Jean-Pascal Barak adds an extra couple. It has been an excellent first half. In the qualifier semi-final for France, they lead Samoa by 19 points to 0.
Franchement, il n'y a pratiquement rien à dire. En défense, il faut juste qu'on continue encore à être solidaires, c'est très bien. Ils vont tricoter, on s'en bat les couilles. On les laisse faire et dès qu'ils sont dans notre zone, on les cache.
Look at the half-time stats. France dominating possession, 21 passes to 4, Rob. It's difficult for Samoa to get in this contest at the moment.
They've only had 3 possessions in that first half, Rips, and each time it was turned over at the breakdown. Said before how pivotal that contest can be. And the French timing is the most impressive thing. They're knowing when to go for it, they're knowing when to hold off and just keep your men on your feet. And tactically, it's absolutely perfect from the French. To be honest with you, it's not often you can say that. They're executing the plan perfectly. Normally, they have a loose idea and don't really stick to it. But this is looking disciplined from the men in blue.
Yeah, they're a condition, experienced, coordination outfit, have been since the inception of the World Series in 1999, including Samoa, remember, series champions back in 2010, that wonderful side with Lola Louis, Michele Pessamino, Fas Oliva, so many big names in that side. This is a youthful team, it's completely different, and they'll look to come back in this second half.
Big names and big men as well, very much not the same body shapes out here. The fitness of this Samoan team is something that, again, the French haven't yet played against, so they're not going to die down like many of the teams have in the later stages of the game.
Samoa.
Jean-Pascal Barak.
Still waiting.
2 tries, 2 conversions in that first half. Terry Bruahua got France's 3rd. Back underway in the second half. Qualifier semi-final. Looking to get through to the winner-takes-all match, which will be next, played between Ireland and Hong Kong. Here's Milford. He finds an offload, and that's well held by Maliko, and an opportunity here for Samoa. Starting this second half with verve and intensity, and they need to at 19-0 down. Look at the counter right though from Logel again. And here's Terry Bruahua. Sees a gap, decides to use Marvin O'Connor. Drifting across field, he's got Siega with him. Out on his right is Jean-Pascal Barak. That's a good tackle there from Scanlon.
Advantage.
Still alive for France, they got the advantage as well. Zegdar, switch play. Logel. Drawing the man here, it could be a run in for Siega. Good defense from Samoa, they recover well, but France keeping it alive. Here's Barak, left foot step. Logel, quick hands to O'Connor, and Remy Siega. The former Toulouse junior has France's 4th try.
Masterclass. This is the moment. 2 men committed. Logel driving through. And as soon as primary possession is then stolen, it's a fragmented defence. Bruahua with the old school scrum half pass. O'Connor just holding it up in the middle. Siega constantly been a threat when he's got ball in hand. So physical as he takes people on.
Tell me when you're ready.
And as these passes rack up, the defenders have to spill the face. It is energy-sapping stuff in the middle. And that means the space is always going to be out wide. Siega with a bump. And that's fantastic hands to give the ball back to the big number 7.
Barak from out wide. Makes good contact, but that'll drift wide. It remains 24-0. Remy Siega, important score. Now France can relax. They could perhaps ring the changes. They've done that. Bruahua. Nuno on the sideline. Zegdar again, big 6'5". Monegasque has the ball back in possession now. Stefan Perez across to Paulin Riva. They're working these changes of direction well. Barak again, look out! Well left, I think. from Remy Siega as Logel goes on a mazy run in midfield to Riva. He's got Barak with him, and Jean-Pascal Barak will put the hammer down. And the tackle coming across forces the error. That was VAR Epalou Maliko.
Well, everything right for the French, but how about that? Maliko smashes the ball out of their hands. That's reminiscent a bit of pickpocketing in the European Champion Cup, doesn't it? When you think you're in, you got to keep hold of that ball. Lovely little line, scan him with a dive, and then Barak, as he runs away, tries to transfer the ball. But what a slap down. Interference of the highest order. Very clever. You know, if you tackle him, he's going to carry you over, but he can't do it without the ball.
Samoa feet. There's Barak. He's done, I think. He's still out there. I don't know if he's calling for a replacement, but the coach hasn't obliged.
Or maybe just apologising.
9. No early push. No early push.
Look good, feel good, play good. Here he is.
Yeah, just hold your balance.
Well, 4 minutes to go, 24-0 down. Sevens can produce some pretty extraordinary things at times as we look at the carries. Barak just in behind Terry Kennedy, two of the stars of the weekend so far. Kennedy will be up next with Ireland up against Hong Kong in their qualifier semi-final. Here comes Samoa. Can they find something, anything? Some points in this game. They're going to have to go all the way. Milford just holds on as Zegdar and Barak and Villiers go in. They'll give away a penalty as Maliko takes it away. Ball. Betty Slater. Heavy contact between him and the Toulon man, Gavin Villiers. Usually the Samoans putting on the spot tackles, but Villiers didn't miss there. This French defence is still working hard, up 24-0. The blue wall holding firm. Maliko. Tufia, a quick feet. Perez holds on to him. Villiers thought he had an intercept. Tavita now for Samoa.
Goal, 1.
They go quickly. Tufia, opportunity to score for Samoa. Look at that French defence working so hard for each other. Betty Slater. Mignot goes in for the turnover. Mataval. The captain goes digging the dummy, but runs into another couple of Frenchmen. Look at Logel. Choke tackle. Pierre Mignot. They'll just walk him to the sideline as if to personify this performance from France. That is stand-up defense from the French.
There's no need to ground. It's a line out.
Tries the quick tap against the broken field in front of him. And this is commitment of the highest order from all the French. It's not just the initial tackle they're doing at the moment, but they're also supporting with the hold-up. One man targets the body, one man gets the ball, and then it's a stalemate. But these decisions they're making at the right time really are good. Mignot just slowing it up enough to get the rest of the team in behind, and then this is where it's held up. It remains open play until two Samoans compete. Then it's a maul, in which case Rimini actually came in from the side anyway.
Thank you.
But it's just walking him to the line, taking out the trash. And Perez helping with the short band.
Well, what a statement that was from France. They turned over the line out. They'll get another shot out at Samoa. Betty Slater's had some energy off the bench. Milford in there. Villiers working hard, just making it, slowing the ball down, and it's just almost impossible for Samoa to get their attacking game going when it's so truncated. Bright Tapaniko, the youngster now, one of the rookies in this Samoan Sevens team this weekend. They really have done their nation proud. They've come a long, long way, but they've run into the top seeds here, and they're not going to get a result.
It's that typical European way of playing where you can secure your own breakdown, and this man knows because he's experienced it at the top level in the Six Nations, and compete against those rucks. The Samoans are always going to be really troubling with ball in hand, but they've just not had it. It has been an out-and-out French dominance. Samoa have had 7 rucks and mauls, but they're just not winning them.
Riva heads to the sideline. Verandamu gets some action. He had that knock in the previous match.
I'd be keeping him off.
The importance in that winner-takes-all match against either Ireland or Hong Kong later on. Here is Berendamo. Just steps out of that tackle. Stands up, offloads to Mignot. Really has been a powerful, polished performance from France here, and they're not done yet, are they? Look at Antoine Segdata, Gavin Villiers, who we haven't really seen hit his attacking straps yet in this game. Good hands from Logel, who's just been evergreen in this tournament. Jonathan Logel, he's played almost 300 games on the World Series. The big number one is Bruahua. Perez, dummy. Pace. Good covering tackle, but the offload to Terry Bruahua. The big smile to seal it for France. It's been a masterclass from Livner.
And it's been led by those experienced figures, as you mentioned, Roops. Bruahua once again stepping up when it's needed. Most big salute from him. And he gets a tip of the hat from a fellow Frenchman to our left. Vincent Clerc almost single-handedly winning the French's only ever HSBC 7 Series leg, and he is impressed in what he sees. Perez makes that break, changes the ball, but then pops off the floor. That is their game, and it has been set and match to the French.
Yes, one more win, and they're back to the Olympic Games. They've completely dominated Samoa here by 31 points to 0. So we have our first qualifier in the winner-takes-all event, the qualification final. France are through. Who they play will be decided next.